So I'm fighting this issue on Travis with getting a Zero API to pass. And I really like, so with both QBO API and Zero API, I leveraged VCR for doing specs. And it's kind of an unorthodox thing to do in a library because it adds kind of a dependency where I think other developers don't like the complexity, or there's a difficulty in running your own VCR specs against and recording your own cassettes against the demo company, or whether it's QBO or Zero. But those things can be easily remedied, and it shouldn't be like a fearful thing. But anyway, I just hope to get some more content out there on working with VCR in a library. I think there's a lot of advantages there. But anyway, so I'm getting this, just getting one failure here. And it's saying it can't handle, this is a common one if you use VCR, it can't handle this URL. So I'm going over, here's actually the spec here. I'm going to run in a tmux window. And it's passing. So I opened it here. And what is interesting is like the URI here in the interaction is it's like an old one. It's one I used before. It's like they haven't re-recorded it. So I'm going to take a look at, re-recording this. Just simply re-recording and see what happens. Okay, so that's fine. I'm going to go refresh this cassette. And it's changed, but this has... oh, wow, look at this. So there's a whole new authentication error. That's a problem here now, but it's not actually recording in the spec. The spec should be throwing an exception. I don't know why it's not. Okay, so I just went away for a second because then, I don't want to churn too much. But what's interesting is I just did a git status, and this is missing. Like, it was totally missing, and it shouldn't have been passing even before, because it would have showed as missing in the repo, or in the git repo. So, and then what's strange is we're getting no error at all here, and we still have the wrong URI, and now we're getting an authentication error as well. So I'm going to try next to just delete anything in this directory. So do spec VCR. Actually, I'll just remove the whole thing. Attachment. All right, now let me rerun again. Okay, so that passed. Let's see what happened over here. Okay, so we got a brand new one. And, okay, we got it doing the right stuff now. All right, that should be good. Okay, now I can go to none over here. Okay, so now we're getting this, another error up here. We're getting this preserved body business. So let me add that to the spec over here. So we're going to re-record. I'll stick this in. And I'm going to re-record just to get rid of that warning message. See what happens. Okay, so I'm still getting the warning message, even though I did that. I might just bail on that then. Okay, so now there's no warning message. Let's see how stuff is doing on the cassette itself. So you see I'm over at the cassette itself. Okay, looks pretty good. Let me just I'm going to do a full run on the specs. Okay, no warning message either. So I am going to go ahead and push this, and the Travis specs will automatically run. Then I'll check back to see if that actually did fix it. Okay, sweet. So we did go green here. Looking good. And, you know, look at this project. If you have a library that's doing network requests, primarily an API client, and leverage a VCR, there's many copies. This is the Ruby VCR gem, and there's many other VCR-like recording gems. They make it a lot easier, and they give you that exact request. Like you're actually really running it, the entire thing, against the API. So excellent way to go. Look at the Zero API and the QBO API gem as well to see what we're doing over there to bring into your project.